So today is going to be about finding pleasure and pain and pendulating between these two different energies, and to find capacity to hold pleasure, which for some of us is challenging, to allow this openness of more and more pleasure. To say yes to that requires a feeling of safety. And being with our discomfort can also be scary. So often when we feel these overwhelming emotions, it's something from our childhood. There was a time and a place that something was too much for us to carry, too big to hold or to feel. And now we are adults. Now we have the capacity to feel, to not be crushed by sadness or fear. So these are all concepts that tap into nervous system regulation. And I'm going to invite you to first close your eyes and bring your awareness into your body. You can feel your breath. There is a sensation of lungs expanding. And where do you feel your lungs deflating? And especially when we're working on regulating, it is incredibly healing to be with the breath as opposed to pushing anything. If your breath is shallow, allow it to be shallow and notice this sensation of lungs expanding. The sensation of air entering and exiting through your nostrils. You can feel your body and the points of contact between your body and your surroundings. It could be that there is an inner sensation that is arising. Now, for some of my clients, this is numbness. For some people I work with, this is often grief. It could also be restlessness, also a common sensation. And just like we're being present with the breath, we are being present with those sensations. Without changing, we feel the breath moving, the sensations that arise, and the points of contact between our body and our surroundings. So this is already something that helps with regulation. Feeling what you feel as you are also in touch with your physical body. And you might notice a sigh, or sometimes wanting to make a sound or a movement. If that arises, that's beautiful. Go with it. Could also be that you swallow or yawn. These are all indicators that our nervous system is regulating. And now we're going to add a layer to this. I'm going to have you open your eyes and noticing the space around you. So not just the screen, but also the bigger space that you're in. And then slowing down to very slowly scan around the room. And then you might notice that your eyes are drawn to something. You might start to see details around you that you're normally not aware of. And as you do this, you're going to divide your attention to be with your inner world and with the outer world. Can feel the points of contact between your body and the surfaces that you touch. Maybe you're sitting on something. Could even be the clothes on your body. Could be that your hands are resting somewhere. Your breath is moving in and out. Your body is in contact with your surroundings. You can give your fingers and your toes a little wiggle as you notice your breath. Maybe something else is alive in your inner world as well. So I'm going to invite you to do this anytime you feel pleasure, to kind of open your senses, your intelligence, to feel and see and experience that pleasure even more as you still keep contact with your inner world. And I'm going to invite you to do this when you feel discomfort. Now, the discomfort can be small or big. Maybe it's when you're waiting for the bus. So all those little moments throughout the day when there's a little bit of annoyance, restlessness, maybe fatigue, associating again with your environment and your body. And doing the same anytime there's pleasure. So we have a tendency to get lost in external stimuli, where maybe we're watching a movie and we were in a really weird position and we didn't notice that discomfort until the movie is over. Or to drown in emotions, or to completely disconnect from our own body and the emotions. And that's why this practice is so beautiful, to bring all of these things together. And when you do this on a regular basis, this practice is so powerful. So I would love to hear how this has been for you.